You have fallen. This is
Oh,
the
no,
thing
this,
that stopped you?
I'm ready for the next one.
Oh, boy.
Wait till you see the next one.
Are all the viewers out there ready for the next one? I don't know. Let's move on to the Knicks. Knicks fans reportedly slid into KD's DMs to boast about the Knicks' success and said that he'd love to see a Knicks playoff series. To which KD allegedly replied that he indeed would love for that to happen. Now, this is all according to a fan. I've not been in KD's DMs, I'd like to announce to America, so I can't say for sure what's going on there. But Richard, the idea of a Subway Series, if in fact this exchange happened as reported, what is your word? And as I look over the desk here, I can already tell it's not happening again.
Hold on, go to Matt first.
Hey,
go to Matt first.
Matt doesn't have to be ready early because
I'm good. I'm ready.
I'm
going to put 2 words because he doesn't know how to use any words.
Yes.
Right.
There we go.
Much needed.
Ooh.
I think this would be amazing. Basketball is better when New York is relevant, particularly the Knicks. They have their stuff in the 4th seed. The Nets are loaded. It would be amazing to have that kind of, hopefully, may possibly start a rivalry between these, this young Knicks team and this Nets team that's here to stay.
Okay, so this is. I put a word there. It says no.
Wait.
You what? What? There's a face, and then he has little dots in his head right there. It says no. You do not want that.
You don't want that smoke?
Wait,
You do not.
who
Look,
does not want that?
the Knicks fans.
Oh.
No, and look, Knicks fans. Look. I know I've given you guys a lot of heat, and all the heat that you want to give me right now is completely deserved. I have no problem with that. But even on the great teams I play, I had LeBron James on my team, and I didn't want to see Kevin Durant.
Right.
Like, let's just be really honest, guys. Like, let's be real. You don't have to show the Knicks the Nets highlights. They grew up watching them. So all I'm saying here is that
Richard, these are highlights.
It's great. It's great. It's great for a rivalry. I think it's great that the Knicks are at that level. But understand, if the Nets are healthy,
what you ask
yeah,
for.
be careful. You don't like. This is not a guy that.
How many games would this series go?
I would say
trying to get you in trouble.
say 4.
Hey, Twitter, you
No, but look.
Twitter, you know where
I think the Knicks would win 2 games, and we're going to say this being 100% healthy. If every team is 100% healthy, and I do believe the way Julius Randle is playing, I believe that Knicks defense is outstanding right now. I think they would win games.
It would be a first-round series, right? So the idea would be that the Nets, as we've seen, haven't had all their guys there, so they would, even if they were back, would be kind of rounding into form.
Yes, and so I understand. I like the excitement, but let me be very, very clear. This is a guy that before he got hurt, he had just won 2 championships, 2 finals MVPs, was on his way to a 3rd championship before the torn Achilles. That's the guy that you guys want to get into his DMs and start chirping with? You guys are different.
You know he's going to respond, too.
Quickly.
Which I get. Richard, you were part of the Nets-Knicks rivalry when the Nets were very good and going to NBA Finals, which is what this Nets team wants to be. What is the feeling being inside that where, again, the years you went to the Finals, you were the best team to come out of the East, but yet the Knicks were so much more popular back then. Many more people like them than you. What is it like to be in the middle of that?
Well, look, I completely respect the fact that the Knicks are still the Knicks, that they are still one of the most important teams in not only in basketball, in American sports. Like, that's how big they are. They're one of the top programs when you really look at the whole organization. But ultimately, we knew that, so we took it personally to go and do what we want to do. As a Clipper, you really wanted to beat the Lakers, right? And as a Lakers, you really wanted to push down the Clippers.
Yeah, there was times, obviously, when that Lob City team and the Lakers were going through rebuilding, that we took pride in beating the Lakers as much as we can because they've always been so good, and now obviously they're back on top. So I get exactly what you're trying to say.
You know what? Just leave him alone. Like, leave that man.
Him plus Kyrie and James on the side.
Look, guys, just listen. This is one thing, and look, I've gotten a lot of wrath the last couple of days. Understandably, I'm okay with it, but that man you don't want to mess with. I'm okay with it. Mess with me. Leave him alone for your sake.
I am also okay with anyone messing with Richard. I just want to put that out there. But I will say this about some of the Knicks fan reaction. You mentioned it the other day, Richard. There's kind of these constant cries of like, oh, you want to talk good about us now? You want to jump on the bandwagon now? there are no participation medals in the NBA. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh, Rachel.
So, well,
Here they come.
no.
I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
I'm
kidding.
sorry.
I'm with you.
You don't want us to just only say good things
Right.
about your team if they're not doing well, because then when they are doing well and we say good things, then it isn't real.
Right, I agree.
It is real that the Knicks are doing the turnaround has been so
Tremendous.
impressive, which is why you hear us talking about it
and
so much.
I love the victory lap of Julius Randle. It's like, y'all won 21 games last year, and you weren't invited to the bubble. Like, understand.
I do actually like the victory lap.
I like it. No, I like it now, but they're making it seem like we always knew that Julius Randle was going to be this player. It's like,
I think Julius is entitled to talk his talk.
Julius is entitled to talk as much as he would like, because he is that good and he's having an all-NBA season. But somebody, I was like, I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that Julius Randle should be an all-NBA. We've been saying it for the last couple of months. So you were saying it when you guys were 4 games under 500.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.